Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing today? It's been a little while since I did a little video unboxing, so I figured I'll do another one. This particular one is from a company, as we all know, it's HBX. They've been in the game for, well, 4 or 5 years now. And lately they've come out with a lot of the 1/16 scale cars. But the one that I remember having a few years back, it was the Survivor XP. And that one actually was one of the good ones that I had. I really liked the skeleton design of it. Unfortunately, I ran 3S through it, and of course that just kind of made it all go away very badly. So I wanted to give another try. This one here, same thing. This time I got it in yellow. It is the Survivor XB. It's a 1/12 scale 4-wheel drive buggy. It's got some nice styling to it. This particular one, the model, I believe it's the 12881. Let me just see if I can confirm that on the box. Yeah, I don't see it here, but of course it comes with a 390 brushed motor. Of course, it's a 5-wire servo, friction shocks. But we're going to go ahead and open everything up for you to show you guys. Alright, first here we have the manual. It's always been pretty good from what I remember. Yes, this is the 12881B. This is the one. Okay, and of course it comes with various variations. I've had the Survivor MT monster truck, and I've also had the sport truck as well, the Survivor sport truck. From what I remember, I believe the sport truck came with a mid-rear mounted motor, but a little bit different than all the other ones. But anyways, inside basically it's very thorough, easy to read, and how to turn things on and how to drive it, obviously, as we needed to know how to drive it. Some more diagrams on batteries and how to charge and all that if you want to keep it in the stock configuration. And of course we have our parts list in the back, and everything else you'll need, screws, body, shells and whatnot, and the parts numbers as needed as well in case you break something. So pretty thought out, easy to read, like I said. This is just I guess they have a new style of Esc Switch. Again, if you want to keep it brushed, then it's good news for you. I may change mine to brushless, but we'll see how it goes. Of course, the traditional HBX remote is this, of course. We all remember this one here. Very basic, no foam, but it does feel good in the hand. Once you put the batteries in, it'll add some weight, but feels pretty good. On-off switch, steering trim, throttle trim, and what else do we have here? And steering reverse. Okay. In the bag we also have our little 18650, I should say, batteries, and the charger that comes with it. These batteries, they do last a while. They are lithium-ion, and they're still slightly different configuration than what we're used to for plug-in lipos. Of course, here's the charger, as we all know. The 18650s are right here, a little larger than AA batteries. Okay. And of course, here's the USB to charge it. Okay, so that's what comes in this. Put everything away. And of course we have the buggy itself. As I said, it is a 1/12 scale 4-wheel drive buggy. This one's yellow in color. The one I had previously was red in color. Same as I remember. Has the friction shocks, as you can see. Plastic CVD setup up front, but it is reliable. As I said, I've had this model before, and it's worked well for me in the past, so I really can't complain. In here we have the brushed Esc combination, and we have, of course, all of the wiring is here. The 390 brush motor is over here, as you can see. I remember the last one, if I remember, I ended up putting a 3S battery right inside here. I might have to put the same, not a 3S, but I'll put a 2S LiPo inside here. And there's not really much room for anything else. You would have to, of course, take off the shell. I'll do that for you right now so you guys can see what's under the hood. I actually like it running like this as well, full skeleton, as you can see. Here's where the batteries go. One goes on this side, and one goes on this side. And the new style Esc switch that they were talking about on the box is right over here. If you want to leave it stock, it works just fine. You'll get decent speed out of it. It's, you know, won't break any speed records, mind you, but it's not designed to, unless of course you go 3S. You have a standard size servo right over here. Okay, so steering is handled by a decent size servo, so it's not too bad. You have your plastic dog bones in the back. If you do plan on going 3S, I suggest that you change these out to steel units, at least ones with the same length and diameter, so they'll correspond with these. Shouldn't be too hard to find, but you would have to do some research and find something generic that may fit, but make sure they are the same, okay? Because of course on 3S these can pop out. And yeah, that is about it for this one here. Plastics are very flexible, as you can see, so nothing's gonna break or crack. Make sure that the shocks that you do change, if you do decide to change these out, are the same size, because a little bit too long, and then of course it'll make it easier for the dog bones to pop out as well. So make sure if you do change out the shocks, both front, not really for the front is pretty much the set size. The rears are a little bit longer, but just make sure that you get the right size corresponding to the stock ones, and then you should be good. And I guess that is it for the unboxing of the HBX or Hiboxing 12881B. It is again a 1/12 scale full drive buggy. If you guys have any questions about this RC or any of the other ones in my fleet, please by all means leave a comment below. I'll answer any questions that you guys may have. All right, have a good day, guys. Ciao.